Hi Sam. I'm excited for today's lesson. We're going to learn the word
vereinbaren,
Hi Alex. What does
vereinbaren,
mean?
It means to agree or to arrange something. The most common usage is when you set up an appointment. Just be careful, because it can be confused with similar words in English, like to verify.
Oh, I see. So it's more about making plans than confirming them.
Exactly. Now, let's talk a bit about its grammar.
vereinbaren,
Is a verb. In the present tense, you say,
ich vereinbare. Du vereinbarst.
and.
Sie, es vereinbart.
In the past tense, you might say,
Ich vereinbarte.
and for the perfect tense, you would say,
Ich habe vereinbart.
So, to make it a command, I would say,
vereinbare,
right.
that's correct. It's a useful verb to know, especially in conversations about scheduling.
Are there any other forms of the verb or ways to use it?
Yes. You can also use it in a separable form. For example, you could say,
Wir haben einen Termin vereinbart.
meaning we arranged an appointment. Here,
Vereinbaren.
stays together because it's not the imperative.
That's interesting. Does it have a specific origin?
It does. The word comes from the Old High German,
vereinbaren.
which means to bring together. Over time, it evolved into.
Vereinbaren.
The concept of coming together has always been part of its meaning.
I love learning about the history of words. It makes them more memorable.
Let's break down
Vereinbaren.
a bit more. It's composed of the prefix,
Wer.
the root,
Ein.
meaning one, and,
Baren.
which relates to carrying or bearing. So, it's like bringing things together as one,
That's a neat way to think about it.
right? And since it's a compound, the gender follows the last noun, which is not applicable here since it's a verb.
What are some similar words I should know?
Great question. Here are a few examples. With the prefix,
Wer.
we have,
Verstehen.
which means to understand, and,
Vermissen.
meaning to miss. For the suffix, consider,
Ändern.
which means to change, and,
Lernen.
meaning to learn.
And what about compounds?
Sure. For example,
Vereinbarung.
means agreement, which comes from.
Vereinbaren.
There's also
Zusammenarbeit.
meaning cooperation and,
Mitteilung.
which means communication.
These are really helpful.
Now, let's practice some real-life situations. Imagine you're at work and you want to set a meeting. You could start with,
Wann können wir einen Termin vereinbaren?
meaning when can we arrange an appointment?
Got it. I'll try.
Wann können wir einen Termin vereinbaren?
Perfect. Another situation might be at the doctor's office. You could say,
Ich möchte einen Termin vereinbaren.
which means I would like to arrange an appointment.
Ich möchte einen Termin vereinbaren.
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Exactly. Lastly, if you're traveling and need to book a hotel, you could say,
Wie kann ich ein Zimmer vereinbaren?
which translates to how can I arrange a room?
Wie kann ich ein Zimmer vereinbaren?
This is fun.
Let's talk about the gender of related nouns.
Vereinbarung.
Is feminine, so it takes the article.
Die.
A hint for remembering this is to think of it as a meeting, which is often a feminine concept in many cultures.
That makes sense.
Usage-wise,
Vereinbaren.
is quite formal, but you can use it in everyday conversation too. Some common collocations include
Einen Termin vereinbaren. Eine Sitzung vereinbaren.
and,
Eine Vereinbarung treffen.
Are there any similar words that people often mix up?
yes, people sometimes confuse
Vereinbaren.
with,
Verstehen.
which means to understand. Just remember that one is about making arrangements, while the other is about comprehension.
Can you give me some example sentences with?
Vereinbaren.
Sure. For instance,
Wir haben einen Termin vereinbart.
means we arranged an appointment. Another could be,
Ich vereinbare einen Besuch.
translating to I arrange a visit. You could also say,
Hast du den Termin vereinbart?
meaning did you arrange the appointment?
Those are great examples.
Let's do a quick recall check. What does
Vereinbaren.
mean?
To arrange or agree on something.
Correct. How do you say I arrange an appointment in German?
Ich vereinbare einen Termin.
Great. What's the past tense form for I arranged?
Ich vereinbarte.
Right again. How would you give a command using
Vereinbaren.
Vereinbare.
excellent? Lastly, what's the feminine noun related to this verb?
Die Vereinbarung.
You nailed it, Sam. To wrap up, today we learned about
Vereinbaren.
its meanings, usage, and how to apply it in real-life situations. Remember to practice it in your conversations.
Thanks, Alex. I really enjoyed today's lesson.